Okay, so my internet connection decided to die out on me, and I'm back because that's the wonderful fun of the internet and internet-based games in general. We're just scouting the town. We did unlock the garage back there behind me. Get that out of the way. This is the industrial hub of the region. Wow. Okay. That's the most fancy toilet they've got. Porta potty. They are requesting a fresh piece of road in here, though. Quite a bit of new road, actually. Where are the rest of my trucks? I staged some equipment before we stopped. You saw that. Especially if you saw the other half of the stream. Well, the other half of the videos. Wow, this place needs some serious work as far as paving goes. Where the heck am I? Sand quarry. Oh, okay. There's my stuck vehicle. There's the rest of my guys that are staged. Because we're going to build a road in here. Yeah, road planning request. Anbala. Objectives. Send a convoy with concrete to the harbor base. To the harbor base. Okay. Infrastructure. Oh, we're gonna build the road first, though. Yeah. So, I'm not using the rusty stuff they just gave me because they gave me a transport truck and roller and a... Yeah, I already have those guys. But we're actually pointed out of town and I don't want to go out of town too far with this right now. I want to get that put together. And I remember we put some concrete on the truck. The truck got good and stuck. I have to come up with some way to pull that out of there. But we're gonna pull our boss man truck over here. Shut her down. What is it I need? I need the sand truck right now. Yeah, dump truck. This thing has seen better days. Well, that piled it nicely. We're going to push it around with the bulldozer. Good thing we staged that. Putting down some more sand. Missed this first end here. We don't have good sand to push around, and we're just pushing mud. I don't think that quite worked. That worked better. No, I've got an app that'll tell me though. I had to transfer over one of my 401ks to an IRA account earlier, or well, recently, and I just had to readjust how things worked on that this morning. Things didn't go quite as planned. That's okay. Stuff happens. This vehicle's needed in one of the road building steps. No joke. They tell me some of the most obvious things in here, I'm telling you. This town's gonna have a nice road right down the middle. The rest of it's gonna be mud. About tipping some more sand out. Looks like I need more width than just down the middle though, too. I wonder how much of this I ought to do. Now, we're going to set you off to a side here. Nope, not that one. This one. Try to smooth this out nice. Looks like we're paving over the chunks of that chair. Not my fault. Down the middle one more time. Just to be on the safe side. It's only yellow. I don't know if it's supposed to turn green or something. Okay. Well, let's see what kind of urban road we can build here. I would imagine for Africa, this is very urban. Huh? Huh? They use similar technique, that's all. Why are we pulling to the right? No, don't pull to the right. I didn't say pull to the right. I still didn't say pull to the right. You're pulling to the right. Forward gear would be nice. And left, and leave my camera alone. Okay. I think we're getting some section work done here. Oh, we left that bump behind. I don't know. I think there's a restart task button. We might have to do that. There's a way to make these guys do it themselves. Instead of doing it manual like. Well, I've picked up a nice one of these. Oh, the infrastructure tab could have it do it for me. Interesting. Is there a way to restart an objective? You know, they want me to build infrastructure routes here. Yeah, it's not poured enough sand yet, even on that one. Pour sand, where? Oh, okay. Okay. Where are we for that one? That road is that way. I'm gonna take my Rusties over there. Oh, there's a power substation up here that we've discovered. Yeah, that didn't quite go as planned. Squibs, if you're still watching the stream, I'm trying to keep going on this so I can finish what I'm doing. 20 messages about Minecraft are not helpful. Squibs. Yes, I know it's separate from Minecraft on the Xbox. Squibs, seriously, I don't know the answer. He's asking about a launcher that just came up. I don't know anything about it. Yeah, Minecraft launcher. I don't know anything about it. I have no idea. I don't know anything about it. Oh, brother. Red planning request. Can I restart the request? Because that did not pay very well at the ends. Interesting. Or I'm just going to pour some more sand on the end and go from there. Maybe that's what we'll do. Didn't ask you to zoom out 500 miles. No. I want that vehicle. Nice soft asphalt. Reasonably smooth, but I wonder if I shouldn't have kept going. This place could sure use a paved road. Paved over road or something. Say this truck got good and stuck. Okay, let's try the truck. Yay, I think we're getting somewhere. Okay, that gets the truck out of the way. As long as it doesn't roll back down the hill. Doesn't look like it's going to though. Let's go down and pour some sand at the other end of this road. Because apparently I need to pour more sand. Okay, now for the paver. Can't see what I'm doing with because... Okay, it is pointed this way. This section's turned blue. That's good. Let's see what else kind of mess we can make of this thing. Not a fast machine by any means. Oops. Nope, we need the bulldozer first. Wrong button. I keep hitting A instead of Y button. No, wrong one anyway. Tuesday. I didn't say which Tuesday. Because go get their trusty Rusty over here, the other end of town. The roller. Oh, that would help. Not tear up the pavement, maybe. Heavy on the maybe. That's not it. Where was it? Bud. They're further up. Oh, okay. I don't know, Redcraft, where would you go next? South America? Pretty urban. And a little bitty roller too. Oof. I want the bigger roller. Where is it? If I can have it beamed over here, I'd be happy. Oh, I have two of them. I was not planning to have two of these. Okay. You know what? The big truck is too much for this. One little piece. So, I would imagine this game would be a lot more fun with more players. Because you'd be able to help each other out, set workers to do things, and stuff like that. Nope. kind of reminds me a bit of Construction Simulator, although that was a bit more of urban construction than Africa. So both have their basis in somewhat reality. And both, I believe, are made up towns. There's that. Nice wide street, considering. I didn't do all that great a job at it, but it's paved. Out here rolling in the rain. Okay, that section's done, that section's done. That's good. Well, for a first road, it's not too bad. Semi's not going to get as stuck. At least not over here. afraid I think they spend more time with the bulldozer than that. And I've seen them run the roller across the dirt as well. Just to make sure it's smooth under where they're paving. Getting an achievement from building this road. First one done freehand. Not too good, not too terrible. Pretty sure anybody in this industry would probably say that I did a terrible job on this road, but that's too bad. At least it's paved. Okay, so we need to get some more roads built in this town. This area, that's for darn sure. We have to get some serious sand out there and make some serious roads, because this area really needs it bad. But I think I need to find out if there are any more objectives to be had. The main quest. Establish a supply route to Anbala. From where? Transit point to Anbala. Okay, now that's still a dirt road over there. Let's track that. Infrastructure. I think they want a road. Honestly, I think they need a road, but we might have to work on that. Transit point to Anbala. No. Oh, that's their start point. That's right. And Anbala is not this, is it? It's that little town we've been building in. Yeah. To Anbala? No, just straight through town to our base over here, I think. Not a super nice base, but it's, they call home. Okay, well they're running a pickup truck through this mess. Oh, and he goes straight across into a tree. Well, that's gonna fail miserably. He's too darn dumb to go around the tree. And gets slammed into by another vehicle. Well, that's gonna cancel the road. Yep. Brilliant. 3-car pileup in the middle of nowhere. Right. Yeah, clear road. Clear the route. We're going to send them straight out to the road. And on down. And I don't care, they're gonna drive right straight down the middle of the dang pathway. It's a dirt road nobody else is on. So it really doesn't make that big of a difference to anybody. It's just my vehicles that are in the way now. Okay, dispatch vehicles. See what kind of mess we make of it this time. Out to the road and go from there, Pally. Well, the bigger trucks might not make that turn quite as easily, but it's okay. There's got to be a way to edit the vehicles, because this thing's lifted compared to mine. Interesting. And it's got supplies on the top, and it's got a bed cover, a door on the back. Yeah.
1 minute. 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 1 minute.
Now what? Where did it fail? Oh, it failed right there. Really? See if it goes a little smoother. That looks a little smoother. I might just come down here and build a road. Keep these guys from doing something dumb. Because I got a truck in the way. Looks like we got that route figured out, taken care of.
Oh, jeez. Not bad at all. I might need to raise my standards so I don't get impressed so easily every time. Next on our agenda is the gas power plant and the steel pipes facility.
Okay. Well, we need to get some things going on those. But I am going to gather some of my troops together here because I've got some stuff sitting out here. And it's already rusty stuff. And it doesn't need to be. I almost hit the right on D-pad, or on the right bumper rather, to put on the brake, because that's how SnowRunner's brake works. Really? We're just gonna push it through. Go. Idiot. And see you guys drive back by. Yeah. We're gonna take this to the shop for a minute because I'm gonna stop and get something to eat. This road is as built as it's gonna get. Time being. If there's one thing that's for definite is that this truck wants something lighter put on it, not this monstrosity. Okay. Oh, this one. We're just gonna take... You know what? We're gonna retain a bunch of vehicles. Not the semi-truck. Um... Oops. Eh. Okay, so I've got a Rusty version and I've got my version. And apparently I can't sell the Rusty version. How interesting. On any of these. They come up not for sale because they're needed for the projects. That one I need to leave alone. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure everything else is collected up. What's in the shop that's new? That's something interesting. Star trucks. Heavy dump truck. Huh. I'll look at the dump truck class and see what we get. Because that's like the one I already have. That's a nicer crane than what I've got. But then that's an even heavier crane than what I've got.
I'm gonna call him Jack Daniels, but that's not his name. Jack Daniels, I've been waiting for you to, waiting to baptize you for like 3 years. Well, my question is, Pastor Sam said you get saved and then you get baptized, and people just seem to think that if you get baptized, you're saved, but like, did he get saved first? That's my question. But the funny thing was that he was in the dunk tank, so he got baptized whether he liked it or not. Ooh, I don't know. Okay, we on that.
I don't know if there's any difference in the equipment or if they all work the same.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Because like this, if there's a difference between it and another one similar to it, then what is it I want over the other one?
15, 16, 17,
Cargo truck with a blade, huh?
19, 20, 21, 22,
Okay, we picked up that one.
24, 25, 26, 27,
I don't know.
28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35.
Okay, that place is pretty well empty of vehicles. The road here is empty of vehicles. There should be one semi somewhere around here. Okay, there's our power substation we need to put together. There's a gas distribution center up there, or a station up there. Only for house gas. That'd be good to have. There's where our semi is. Sitting in this yard. On top of a wheelbarrow. Better than being on top of spaghetti, but we broke the wheelbarrow. I don't even have to unload him with the crane. There we are. I have 7 of those in stock now. Well, I'm gonna stop maybe for the day, maybe not. I'm not certain yet. But for the time being, I'll leave the stream on. I'm just gonna get something to eat real quick. Well, shoot, it's already dinner time. I was gonna stop for lunch. It still looks like midday outside. But I think maybe we need to turn the stream off for the time being. I've been at it for quite some time. In case, I'm just gonna retain the truck. In this game, it retains with the trailer, which is good. Why does it not pick the vehicle I'm already in? Pick something else.
You picked the vehicle that you're already.
No, it did not. Never mind.
I'm confused. I'll ask in a minute.
Alright, well, for the sake of argument, we're going to go for the reminders of like and subscribe on YouTube, notification bells, and sharing, and things like that. You know, sharing is caring.
Twitch too.
I haven't gotten that far. Huh? Anyway, like and subscribe on YouTube, share, comment, all that kind of good fun over there. Over on Twitch, there's a new subscribe button that just came around recently, which is a good thing because, well, subscriptions on YouTube are free, but on Twitch they cost something. However, if we get some subscriptions, then we have something to spend on Twitch. You know? You know that second road I built worked out better than the first one? Yeah, anyway. Anyhow, on Twitch, the subscription actually keeps the money in Twitch, which I'm okay with. But you can follow for free on there, and that gives you the ability to set up notifications on Twitch as well, so that you know when I go live. In case you want to watch me, you know, in action, or, well, even better, if you get in the chat on Twitch, then you can let me know if I'm doing something the wrong way around, or if I'm doing a good job, whichever. I do have to admit that I don't stare at the chat room quite as much as some of the others do out there. But Twitch also has some links that I have on there to things like the Patreon page. It's something new for me. I don't have a lot on that, but I do have a $3 link that leads straight to my wife's books, or at least her pirate series. The other's not yet a series because there's only one book so far, so Amazon doesn't list it as a series. However, my link gets you straight to her books for the pirate stories, so that you don't have to worry about trying to search and not find. Because at one point in time, Amazon did something truly intelligent. I mean, just absolute brilliance. They had a bra listed above her books with an ISBN number. Why, nobody will ever know. But that's the way it goes. You know what? There's a steel pipe factory up there. The power substation there. Is this the edge of the map? No, it's just the edge of the region. There's a lot more to this place. Wow. Interesting. This map is absolutely massive. You know, I might go back to that first area and do the side missions that we missed. But I'll do that on another day. So, we got some more quests yet to be done. We'll have to get to those. And we'll see what happens. You know, here's the settings that I set earlier. That way everybody knows what's going on. I usually don't play on this easy a setting, but for a brand new game, I set it to that so that I knew what I was doing. At least a little bit for the video. Trivial cost for the vehicles means that they're free. Same for the quarry. Same for, easy bridge costs. Economic modifiers on easy, and fewer convoys off, and yeah. Convoy difficulty turned off. So, yeah, maybe next time we'll play it on a realistic setting or something, heavy hitter. But this is the log of what we got done. And this dates back into the system 2 hours ago. Yeah, with her instructions and all. So as you can see, I'm not as good at building routes for others to drive as I am driving them myself. Although a while back I did crash a few times over with the pickup truck, but there's no damage modifier on this one. Maybe it's just the difficulty setting. But yeah. Okay. And let's see, what's it say back here? Infrastructure routes, site objectives, and all that kind of good fun. Way back. Bessie. And this is the dialogue from the very beginning of it. Okay. Return to the hub. Accept. And we'll see you in the next video or stream.